Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In Ashtavakra Gita, it has been mentioned that the self consciousness is detached, it is sublime, it is just a mute witness, it has no connection with the day to day activities of the material world and the living entities. It is sublime, it is blissful, it is dense, it is intelligent, and it is complete. However, despite having such mixture of various qualities of which some are quite opposite to each other, it looks as if this consciousness is attached to or interested in the day to day activities of this universe. If a living entity recognizes himself or herself just as self and superconsciousness, and that he or she is just a mute witness of what his mind and body complex is doing in this material world, then this living entity at once becomes blissful, at once becomes happy. How? When you can see this you can look at it from your own angle. You can see this in your own life. When you are attached to something, the pain or pleasure or happiness or distress overcomes you and makes you miserable, restless, worried, worrisome, and pessimistic or optimistic as the case may be. However, if you feel that you must not take credit for whatever you have done, then at once a sense of peace descends on you. You can see this for yourself. The moment you feel that you are just a mute witness of whatever is happening, then a sense of detachment comes over you and you feel like a spectator in the crowd. You feel like a renunciant who is alone in a crowd. There may be hustle and bustle, jostling, activities, tension, laughter, pleasure, pain, happiness, distress, all around a renunciant. But he is unaffected. He does not care. That is the attitude that Ashtavakra tells Raja Janaka to adopt. This is applicable even to us. Whether we achieve something or not, whether we are successful or not, whether the public, the society is cursing us or praising us, or we are going through any sort of trouble or deprivation or good period, etc., in life, we should remember that it is only a phase in our destiny. A living entity should not feel very pessimistic when his or her bad period comes. At the same time, the living entity should not feel very overconfident, arrogant, haughty, etc. when his or her good period comes. Life is like a cycle. What goes up comes down, and what comes down goes up. It is a continuous process. We are just passengers in that cycle. We have come here at a time when it was going up or it was going down. Anyway, we have to pass through all phases of destiny and karma in our life. If you are born at the bad period, then slowly the cycle will turn and you yourself will wonder how such a fool like you, who was cursing you from all sides, became average. And the people stopped cursing you. Now they are neither praising you nor cursing you. But what meant to average will go up and you become successful. The same people who were cursing you till yesterday will start flattering you or praising you like sycophants. You must not be affected by any of this. Whether people like you, are indifferent to you, or dislike you, you must not care. This is your life, your destiny. You have to face it yourself. You are alone. People will say a trillion things, but ultimately it is you who are going to face the music of your own life. In that process, if you are just a detached spectator, then you will not feel the pinch, the pleasure, the pain, the happiness, the distress, etc., that is connected to this happening. No one is perfect and no one is imperfect. Everyone comes here with a slice of life of destiny given to him or her to work out in this world. This slice has plus, minus, and average. Everyone has good, bad, and indifferent periods in his or her life. It is another matter that the slice may have more of good and less of bad, or less of good and more of bad, or have indifference very, very long so that goodness and good things and negative things are superimposed by average. This can happen to anyone. Further, it may happen that one may have average in the beginning, bad in the middle, and good at top, or very bad in the beginning, average in the middle, and good at top. Anything can happen. Some people will have good in the beginning, average in the center, and very bad at top. So these permutations and combinations of life are a part of game. You must take them in your stride. You must be unaffected by all material goings on. Only then you will become happy, blissful, and spiritual. This is the way to self realization, deliverance, and going back to Brahman and Godhead. Please let me know what you think of my talk on this subject. If you feel that I am talking sense, then kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my future videos. Please pardon me for my errors, mistakes, and blunders in appearance, spelling, grammar, etc. Because when I am talking to you on serious spiritual and material matters, I tend to ignore these frivolous things. Till we meet next time in my next video, it is good day from TSV Raghavan.